One of the things that I'm working on with this squat everyday project is getting better with auto regulation, like recognizing when it's going to be a good day, when it's going to be a bad day, like, or bad day isn't the right word, but when I just don't have much in the tank, like your ability to get a max rep can vary, you know, 10, 15% on any given day. So your max on one day might not be your max on the next. And recognizing that and choosing appropriate weights to, prevent injury and continue progress is important. Listen, I chose fantastic camera angles. I'm a great cinematographer here. The key, I'll get back to what I was saying, but I just really want to recognize how important this is. The key to good training videos is to only have the butt in the frame and see, oh look, you can see too much of the rest of my body. No good. No good. Let's improve on this for next time. There we go. Just the butt. Excellent. Good job, me. So, I guess what I'm saying is today I got into the gym and here I figured out that my camera angles were ridiculous. So today I got into the gym and the bar just felt super, super heavy. Super heavy. Just standing underneath it um, really felt like more of a struggle than it had in previous days. Some of that could be that I'm doing low bar squats today and I'm pretty uncomfortable with those. I've never done much low bar squatting. So it's just not a position that I'm super comfortable in. So maybe that can account for some of it. But this really felt like quite a challenge. And I expected that I may not do quite as well as I had on previous days, and thought right at the start this was going to be an opportunity for me to practice some better quality auto regulation than what I've done in the past. But as you'll see here, I was able to set a PR again, consistent PR after PR after PR. So I jumped up 15 pounds on my paused low bar squat max. What did I do today? I think I did 290 today. So for a paused rep, not bad, especially considering that my squat's pretty weak to begin with. So I'm pretty pleased. I think this next one, no, I think we got two more sets. So yeah, you can't always tell what the day is going to be like. Here we go. Got to record what we're doing. This is a good tip. A lot of folks don't keep track of their sets, reps, weight. It's a powerful tool. That's one of the first things that I'll teach any client. Lots of experienced clients, even people who spend a lot of time in the gym, don't have a good habit of logging their workouts, and that can make it difficult to make consistent progress. So powerful workout tool there, the old notebook and pen. So yeah, we got a couple more sets of this here. Let's see what this one looks like. I don't remember. I feel like this one felt good. Let's see what it looked like. So good pause at the bottom. I feel pretty pleased with myself. Getting a nice long pause. 3 seconds is what I'm going for there. So that one felt like that looked about right. I got a little bounce out of the bottom, and I got a big bounce out of the bottom on this one. Like I get the pause, and then I'm pretty sure you're going to see it here. I kind of do a little start-stop bouncy thing to help get myself out of the hole. So I want to try to avoid that. I got to strengthen the hips. And this low position there, yeah, you can see a little bounce. And then I get stuck a bit. But overall, decent rep. I'll count it. So yeah, what is this? 290? 290? Yeah. So good. New PR for the low bar paused squat. And we follow this up I did some bench pressing after that and did some arm stuff at the end of the workout, but this is the only other stuff I recorded here, some deadlifts. As I've mentioned before, I'm trying to follow some of Travis Mash's programming in his Squat Every Day book, and I've taken one of the templates and modified it a bit for some of the stuff that I'm working on, but in the original template, this calls for starting at about 70% of your 1 rep max and then working up for 10 reps. I've been having some low back pain, and so before doing the squats I do some extensive, or not extensive, maybe isn't the right word, but more extensive warm-up than I typically would do to help get my low back ready to do some work. And so with the deadlifts, I tried to start a little heavier than this, but I could definitely feel that it was putting some strain on my back, so I decided that instead of going heavy, I would just start light and focus on quality. So the objective here is to pause 2 inches off the ground for 2 seconds and then complete the rep. So for each of these, the start is going to be what we're working on here, getting some power off the floor. And this is a very weak, like this is the hardest part of the pull for me, is just getting up off the floor. Some people have different sticking points. Some people get stuck at the knees. Some people get stuck mid shin. I have a lot of difficulty getting it off the floor, and once I get it up, a few inches off the floor, it becomes much easier for me, and I can really get the hips involved, but that start is super difficult. So adding a little pause, just a couple of inches off the floor, will help strengthen that position and hopefully shore up that weakness. So I think I built up to 315, I think is what I ended up building up to here. And the objective was to do this EMOM style, EMOM, every minute on the minute. But as you can clearly see, I'm being a little bit casual in how quickly I'm loading these up when I have some aches and pains, as I do on this, which is why we're keeping it a little light. And let's see. Okay, that was an okay pause. So when I've got some aches and pains, I don't want to get crazy with the rest. Like if I would rather, I'm not a competitive athlete, so min-maxing the workout isn't necessarily super critical. So with stuff like this where I'm feeling a little achy, I'll make sure I get more rest, or I'd rather err on the side of getting extra rest than just trying to min-max every element of the workout. So hurting yourself is certainly not going to help you maximize the effectiveness. But I felt a lot better on this. This is heavier than I went on the deadlifts last time out, and I felt much better doing it. So next time around, I'll definitely go heavier on those, assuming I'm feeling good on that day. And here we go again, right back to the beginning where I have this fantastic angle right on my butt. Nice. Looks like that work's paying off, Tracy. See you next time.